This is the honey badger. Watch it run in slow motion. It's pretty badass. Look, it runs all over the place. Whoa, watch out, says that bird. Ew, it's got a snake. Oh, it's chasing a jackal. Oh my gosh. Oh, the honey badgers are just crazy. The honey badger has been referred to by the Guinness Book of World Records as the most fearless animal in all of the animal kingdom. It really doesn't give a shit.
Now this is pretty awesome. This is a 22 caliber Brocock Compatto, and this is the little older version, so it's not regulated, although you can easily put a regulator in here. A lot of people do. Anyway, I bought this to review, you know, thinking that I would sell it, and I've already fallen in love with it. I haven't even shot a pellet out of it, but this thing is so awesome. Now, ideally, I would not want to put a giant scope on it because this is a lightweight, balanced, portable, lightweight, great gun. That's one of its strengths. And so I wanted to put my smaller Hawkeye on here that weighs probably 1 pound less than that. So right now it almost feels like the scope weighs more than the gun, but it's still very well balanced with a heavy scope on there. It's just all the weight is kind of right here. And so I am just going to run a patch through here and see if it's dirty. I'm guessing that's not going to be. Now, this gun must have baffles in it all the way at least to like right here, because the crown saver had to be straight and it kept catching up all the way down to here, so that's cool. Now, I did shoot this gun in my house and it's loud, so even with the baffles in here or whatever they got going on in here, definitely baffles in here though. The Brocock Compatto still benefit from an LDC, that's for sure. Now, if you do have problems getting your crown saver past the baffles, and let's say you had a gamma swim or something, you just take a straw, a drinking straw, and you just put it down there till it hits the barrel, and then you'll be able to poke that through real easily. Okay, I got this thing clean as a whistle. So now this bad boy's ready to shoot some groups at 35 and 50 yards. I can't wait. Now, this is not a regulated gun, as I said before, but this is supposed to be super accurate, so we'll see. I got high hopes for this. Hopefully it can actually put them through the same hole at 35 yards. We'll see. I am going to wipe any of that hops off there because hops isn't the best thing to use for your air guns. There's other stuff that is not as hard on the O-rings and stuff, but I don't think I have any O-rings right here, but I am going to wipe it all down just in case. The other thing, and I'm going to start mentioning this in my videos, is I use one of these $10 scope rail levels, and it makes a huge difference when you're going for 50-yard shots. And of course, out to 100 yards, you got to have your gun level. Makes a big difference with bullet drop. So we'll get more into that later. Alright, so what's up now? Okay, I got this thing fully outfitted. What I was trying to say before, I think I trailed off, but basically, I got this fine gun for between $500 and $600, okay? So you can get these on the Airgun Classifieds all day long, the Brocock Compatto, for between $500 and $600. And then you can put a regulator in it yourself, which is probably pretty easy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and shoot this, and then we're going to get more into the operation of it and all the goodies that are on here and all that later. Right now, I need to go find my laser. See, one of the things I really like about this is it has a magnetic cap right there. So that's cool. Just goes on with a magnet. You can see it's got the nanometer on the end right there. Okay, it looks like I was able to fill it up to 200 bar right there. Actually, I'm going to top it off a little bit, I think. Alright, pegged to 200 bar. So now I can see why they decided to name the new version of this gun that came out 2018 the Sniper HR, because this is the sniperest looking bullpup I have ever seen. Now, from what I've heard about these Compattos and the Bantams, basically the Bantam is the same gun but with a bigger bottle. They're very accurate, so you could theoretically have a bullpup like this and be sniping stuff at 100 yards, no problem. And believe me, I'm going to try. Okay, this is a wicked looking gun, as you can see right here. I might have to keep this one, and I think the only things that could get this out of my hands at this point would be a new HR version. Now, HR stands for Huma Regulator. So the new HR models have a couple meters right there. One's your nanometer, and one's going to be your regulator pressure. Basically, if you want to know if you want to buy one of the HR versions, we're going to put this through the testing, and my guess is by the end of this video, you're going to want one. Another thing is, if you want to get in the PCP game for $500-600, go ahead and grab one of these with a moderator off the Airgun Classifieds for $600. They're on there literally every day, at least once a week, I'm sure. You just got that for $600. As you can see, I got this one for I think $525 shipped, and it's brand new. Now, I took my thread protector off there to put my Huget on there, so I better put this in a baggie and label it, because I will not remember what that is a year and a half from now when I find it later. So this right here is the magazine. Now, I'm not even going to look. I already know. I'm pretty sure these cost $100. Maybe if we're lucky, they cost like $80. But this is a Daystate magazine, and that's how you know that Brocock is owned by Daystate. And this is an awesome magazine. I mean, this is as good a quality as an airgun magazine is ever going to get. So basically, the way you load them is you just drop them in, spin it, and anyway, though, you get your pellets in there, and there's no way they're coming out. There's no way they can shake out, and it's just really, really great. This is heavy duty. I mean, if you're going to pay $100 for a magazine, this is worth $100. Anyway, that's just what they cost, though. I'm going to be using JSB Jumbo Heavies because those are my favorite pellets. These are 18 grain. This is what I always start off with on any gun. Alright, couldn't be any easier than that. So basically, I shove this in here, but it doesn't fall all the way through, so you just go like that. Boom. I believe this holds 10. And this is a 22 caliber. Forgot to mention that. So we'll see what the power FPS on this gun is. Now, if you get a gun that's really powerful, let's just say you had some bullpup like the Huma K1. Well, actually, the Huma K1 is so powerful that you can only shoot slugs or heavy ammo out of it. But anyway, if you have a gun with a little bit of power, a 22, you can go ahead and get some heavy 22 caliber pellets for it, and you'll have a really good BC, which is ballistic coefficient. And you can really sling those things out there far and accurately with a lot of downrange power, or energy, I guess you would call it, when it hits the target. Plus, you know, the heavier the pellet, the better it's going to buck the wind, basically. So you can get some 22 caliber pellets shooting pretty hard and fast. And you have to stay under 950 feet per second, though. Alright. So that's cool. So this is, I'm shaking this. These aren't coming out, so I'm ready. Now, the other thing I really like about this is the safety. Now, check this out. Okay, this right here is in fire. So that's safe right there. So I already felt this, and it's not loaded right now, but woo! So that's the safety right there in the trigger guard. And this gun's not cocked or loaded, but you just go. And then your trigger is just really nice. It's first stage. And you can, it's not cocked, but you can feel it break really good. We'll go over that later, but I did really like the safety. Boom. Not so easy to get off, but it's still really cool. Here's from the other side. Now, this whole gun just screams quality, so I'm very excited about being able to get to shoot this pretty soon. I'm really glad that I was able to get a Huget on the end of that. Now, this does have some major bark without the Huget, but I'm all Hugeted up. And I'm going to go out there and do some silent target shooting. No one's going to know a dang thing. No one's even going to hear me. If you want one of these Super Trick, this is 11mm to Weaver's adapters. I'll leave a link in the description where you can get those. So I got my magazine all loaded up. You know what would be a really cool upgrade for this is you get some O-rings that are just the right size and go boop, 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 stick those on there. And then you would look like my Diana Chaser right here. So with this magazine right here, you can see that one side has this notch right here. So that notch is going to go in that little piece that's sticking out right there. So to cock it, you just go back like this. Obviously I cocked it already, but it has a really smooth hammer and cocking effort. So since the notch is on this side, I gotta slide it in from back here. Oh, and that goes in really smooth and easy, and then it just kind of clamps in there, so that's perfect. Now, make sure I'm on safe. I am. And this also has a high and low setting too, so we'll have to check out that noise level and power wise. So then, ooh, that's it. I felt the pellet load in there, and we're ready to rock. We're hot.
Talking about your weapon. That's a hot weapon. You know better than that. Safety should be on at all times, okay?
Well, it's my safety, sir.
I bought those to shoot with something, so I'm guessing that at least those pencils are going to get shot with this. Okay, I got my Compatto, and I got a target 35 yards away. I'm going to go ahead and slide my side shot in here and get some scope cam footage. Perfect. All right. Let the games begin. Not bad. I want to make sure that I'm really sighted in, because when I did that last group, it was kind of down here. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot the Brocock a little bit for fun for a little while, do a few clips, and see if I can get to where. Keep them inside the bullseye where I want. We might have gone in the same hole. So I'm just going to click on down there. Now, if I know my high-end air rifle, I think it's going to go right in the middle of that dime-sized hole right there. Now, once again, I'm shooting from a magazine. Here we go. Wind blowing. Well, it's going all in the same hole, so let me click up a little bit. Let's see here. It's pretty exciting, though. Wow. Okay, I just went 3 more clicks up. Let's see if I can get that freaking bullseye. Okay, not bad for 9 shots. So I couldn't really see what was going on down there where I was at, 35 yards away, but I think I'm ready for a new bullseye. All right, 35 yards away, and this is actually smaller, a little smaller than a dime. Yeah, I took that thing out, and I know my finger slipped on the trigger once, but now those were with horribly bent pellets. Like, at least out of the 10, I would say 5 of them I noticed were bent. So I'm gonna go ahead and size my pellets and get some select JSBs, see if I can tighten this group up a little bit. Not bad. Okay guys, here's Mr. Dime, and I just sunk 10 shots through the Brocock Compatto 22 caliber at 35 yards. Oh my. That is easily covered by a dime. There you have it, 35 yards accuracy testing with the Brocock Compatto. 10 shots through the same ragged hole. Mr. Compatto, I'm from Airgun Channel News. Is there anything you'd like to say? Just kidding. This is a sound meter. It's time for a sound test. So you can see that the sound of silence is about 35 decibels. Let's see how loud this is. With an LDC on it first. Okay, now we're going to take the LDC off. Bam! Holy crap, what a difference. One thing I do like about the Compatto is that it sits sideways in my rifle rest like that really nicely. Now I only filled it to about 190 because the sweet spot seems to start a teeny bit under a full tank. If I fill it all the way to the 200 bar mark, I'm gonna get 2 to 4 shots that are gonna be wiggity waggity, you know, a little bit off, and then I'm gonna have, it's gonna settle in, it's gonna give me 16 shots right in the middle there. That's dead on. Now, I got a really consistent group yesterday when I put 18 shots through or 16 shots through the same spot, but it wasn't actually where I was aiming. It was a little off. So anyway, I want to get this Compatto right here to where it's hitting exactly where I aim at 35 yards. So I got to do a little more of that. I got 2 targets right here with the close in between, so the pellets are not getting through to the other side. So by the time I go through both of these, I should be pretty well honed in on where my gun is shooting. Alright guys, now I know that my first shots might be a little weird, so I'm going to go ahead and right where I'm going to aim. I'm going to try to hit that little teeny square right there. Okay, see what I mean? So my scope's probably right on, even though I hit to the right over there. Anyway, that's fine. I just wanted to poke a hole in there. I didn't check my up and down level. I think I was okay though. Alright. Alright, I hit a little closer. That's fine. Alright, now this one, I need a little more of a precision shot because I need another handful for homeboy right there. Perfect shot. Okay, that hit right where I was aiming, so I think that my tank has settled in. Perfect shot. Right where I was aiming, so I think that my tank has settled in, and I think I'm going to get some good shots now. Okay, I'm going to shoot right in the middle of that diamond right there. Right at the tip of it. Okay. I'm going to shoot this diamond until my gun settles in. I'm hitting right in the middle. Okay, I think I do need to click over. So I want my bullet impact to come left, so I'll click one over to the left. Okay, I clicked over, so when you're this close, you just do one click at a time and you can really get honed in. So I'm ready to go for a bullseye now. This would be exciting if I could get some bullseyes, eh?
Being on the same team as you is all the padding I need, Rosie.
Are you okay?
You okay, Rosie?
I'm your father, Luke. Give in to the dark side of the Force, you knob.
He saw Jedi 17 times, eh?
The fun of shooting, I'm actually having a good time right now. The only time I get to shoot is when I make these videos, because I'm not supposed to shoot here, but I can't help having a good time when I'm pulling that trigger. I don't even care if the wind's blowing.
Now watch this. Look, a snake's up in the tree. Honey Badger don't care. Honey Badger don't give a shit.
Damn it. See, it was shooting high before, so I'm just going to click my crosshairs up. That's exactly what I was doing yesterday, is shooting like a ½ inch high. So now I'm one click away from where that hole is. I went up like 3 clicks, and you can figure out what your click is, but it's basically usually a ½ inch at 100 yards. I'm at 35 yards, so I'm not interested in doing that math. I just want to shoot, you know. Have BB-8 do my ballistic calculating. Alright, I think that's good. Here we go. That's more like it. So I do need to come over right one more time. Okay, I'm all clicked around right now. I think I might be able to get the actual middle of this bullseye. That would be neat. Hopefully I got about 10 sweet shots. Interesting. So I clicked at 3 clicks. I clicked my bullet impact 3 clicks down, and I'm still hitting the same spot. I hate that. I hate it when it does that. Yeah, every once in a while, I'm single shot loading these, and I could see that every once in a while, you gotta make sure you load it good if you're gonna, I don't have a single shot tray or nothing. Alright, I guess I'm gonna click another few clicks up. Okay, I just want to go where I'm aiming, and it gets a little frustrating. Especially if you have a non-regulated gun, you're chasing that point of impact all over. Now that's not happening in this case with the Brocock. It's pretty much almost like a regulated gun, but anyway, I'm chasing a little bit. But if this was a non-regulated gun, you'll see here, you'll chase that point of impact all day long. Okay, if you don't know what's going on. That's been me before. So I just went one click. I'm just gonna go one click at a time now until it starts hitting where I want. I have 14 at least good shots, and so I probably have another 8 shots at least where it's gonna hit where it's gonna hit, so that's good. I have full confidence in this Brocock Compatto. You know what? I'm just gonna check this out. I'm just gonna shoot my camera. I'm gonna shoot it right through the freaking viewfinder because I never use the viewfinder. Hold on. Just kidding. Man, you guys were like, what the? I know at least someone was like, oh my gosh, this dude's gonna shoot his camera. Camera cost me more than a PCP rifle. You know what I'm saying? Holy crap. No, it wasn't that bad. The other thing I'm liking about this Compatto is that it stays straight up and down on my rifle rest really good. My Caldwell Stinger. Oh, I think I'm creeping into the middle of the bullseye. Okay, watch this now. The wind is blowing. I don't care.
You think the honey badger cares? It doesn't give a shit. It goes right into the house of bees to get some larvae. The honey badger doesn't care. It's getting stung like 1,000 times. It doesn't give a shit.
Still gonna go where I shoot. Watch, 35 yards, no problem. Now, fortunately, I know that the Brocock Compatto is gonna stay shooting where I want it to. If this was another unregulated gun, it wouldn't do that, like a cheaper one. But for somehow this Compatto, I don't know how they do it, but they regulate these things somehow. I think I'm dialed. So I guess I'll just empty this. I'm gonna do 6 more shots, 5 more shots, and perforate this bullseye. Crap! I blinked that time. I didn't even know it went in there. That's weird. What's that? Oh my gosh. Okay, apparently I just got a call, and these soldiers need me to like shoot them free, and so you may think like, no, don't shoot the soldier's hand, right? But these guys already have bionic hands, so yeah, they had bionic hands a long time ago. If you didn't know, anyway, so these guys both have bionic hands, so I'll just shoot their hands free. You know, if I happen to take a finger or 2 off, then it's no big deal because they'll just slap another hand on there. No big deal at all. So anyway, I'm gonna shoot these guys free real fast because I know I at least got 4 more good shots here. Start with homeboy Roy here. Hang on there, buddy. Apparently, like, evil forces cemented these guys in there when we were trying to have a target shooting video. Some bad guy came and cemented their hands in there. Freaking annoying. All right, I'm locked and loaded. Let me just make sure I'm level still. Okay, good. Now, I'm just gonna aim right for his finger. I think I hit it, but I did not free him. Oh, wow. I actually did hit his finger. I need to hit his hand. If I have to take more than a few more shots, I'll call in for permission to re-air. All right, perfect. Now, this guy holding on with 2 hands. This is an official mission. I mean, I was just making the airgun video, and I got a call from the president, and he's like, hey, dude, these soldiers are cemented in there. And I was like, what? That's at my house. And then I was like, well, good thing I'm here. And he's like, okay, then do you just take care of it? And I was like, okay, no problem. And you guys are saying, oh, he doesn't talk to the president. Okay, so I might need to call in for permission to re-air. Let me take 1 more shot. And if I don't hit it, then I'll re-air this baby up. Perfect. All right. That's why they pay me the big bucks. Let's see if we can make 1 more bullseye in celebration. You would say like, oh, no, you need to run down there and see if those soldiers are okay. No, they're fine, all right? They're soldiers. They're fine. I mean, just fine. They can, just fine without a hand. Get back to base without a hand. That shouldn't be a problem. Bullseye. My last bullet. Oh, man. That was nice. Well, you know me. I don't know when to stop. I got to keep going. I'm going to keep going till I miss, okay? So there's no shame in that, right? You guys are still going to like me if I don't get a bullseye right here? You know what? I can't risk it. I can't risk it. I'm just kidding. I'm going to do it. Here we go. With the wind blowing, because wind doesn't matter.
Honey badger don't care. Honey badger smacks the shit out of it.
Oh, man. Why did I do that? Anyway. Should have been smart, but okay. So it's time to air up. Not bad though. Not bad for the gun did exactly what I thought it was gonna do, and that's great. So just like I said earlier in this video, you got 14, 15 shots in your 20 shot string that are gonna be bang on, okay? This Compatto, it's bang on. I mean, for, you know, I am gonna shoot this freaking camera. I hate this camera. No, I'm just kidding. If you can get one of these for $600 off the Airgun Classifieds or even off eBay, then, you know, I could shoot the hat off my $600 camera right here, no problem. So that's like, it's good. Now I wouldn't try that with like a hatch stand or a crawl armor. No, I would not. Any gun that gets flyers, this gun does not get flyers. Okay, it has a couple weirdos at the front and the end of the shot string, but right in the middle, it's no flyers, even with unsorted pellets, I'm sure. Okay, now I got it on 12 power. I can see a little better. I'm just gonna ignore that 22 that's laying down right there. I'm gonna go for these standing up 22s. All right, see if I can hit some 22s here. I can barely see them. I need to change the angle. Hold on. Boy, you really have to know you're going to hit that target before you pull the trigger. Makes a huge difference. Boy, a little confidence is all you need to shoot with this gun. You know, confidence in your gun. You know it's going to do what it's going to do, then you hold that thing on target and it explodes. Really loving this gun. Check this out. At the end, I just shot the edge of the tile. Look at where I hit. Alright, so there's the Brocock Compatto all stripped down. I even took the little rail thing off the top here. Boom, right there. So what I have to say in conclusion about the Brocock Compatto, and I would assume that the Bantam shoots exactly the same way, it's everything I expected it would be. It's super accurate. It does have a slingshot hammer system which almost mimics a regulator, so this definitely shot better than the Fortitude did, which I shot today. And it was supposed to have a regulator, but this thing grouped way better than the Fortitude, so it does cost twice as much. Like I say, get a used one of these for around $600 off the Airgun Classifieds. If you want to know about the Airgun Classifieds, just type Airgun Classifieds into Google, and you'll see my videos at the top of it, or just look through my videos and find the Airgun Classified videos. So I think this is a great buy for $600. Probably one of the best buys you can get, unless you want to go ahead and spend $600 on a brand new gun that has a regulator, like the Walther Rotex or the Diana Outlaw, which I'm going to be testing in a few days here. I ordered one of those. Should be here any day from Indiana Airguns. Basically, I definitely like the Brocock Compatto. I like their magazines, easy to load, high quality day-state mag. Obviously, it's a very stylish, good-looking rifle. Now, this is not a bullpup. It's what's called a semi-pup. And so that means it's halfway in between a regular rifle and a bullpup, which I found to be so comfortable, so well balanced. It's lightweight. It loves these JSB 22 caliber 18 grain pellets. So that's something that me and the Brocock have in common. I'd say if you like the look of this and you want to get one cheap, go ahead and grab one. You can always resell it on the Airgun Classifieds. These are always going to be popular. They're always going to resell, you know, for $500, $600. So this concludes my review on the Brocock Compatto. And I'm going to go ahead real quick and show you the new versions that are coming out 2018. I think a couple of them are already here, but by Christmas, they should be here for sure. Okay, it looks like for stats, I'm going to have to go straight to the website. So let's just look at the Compatto right there. Very nice. So there's the Brocock website. Here's the Compatto right there. Looks like they got some nice pictures on there. What's this all about? So there's something adjustable in the buttstock. So it could be a velocity or a hammer spring adjustment. Looks like it's got a 150cc air tube, 3 power settings, 10-shot magazine. Like I said, I think they're all 10 shots no matter what caliber you get. And this says 177 22, but it looks like they came out with a 25 caliber. There's all the great features right there. So the UK power is 75 shots per charge, 22 caliber 90 shots, and in the US you're going to get 25 shots per fill in 177, and it says 30 shots per fill in 22. So definitely you would get 30 shots per fill according to my research. You would just have a little bit changing point of impact, not too big a deal. It's 2-stage trigger and 200 bar pressure. That's interesting. 200 bar pressure for the UK version and 240 bar for the US version. So that's interesting. Look at that beauty right there. So that on the top right there is the new Brocock Bantam HR version, and it's got the 2 gauges right there, one being your air tank pressure and one being the Huma Regulator pressure. And there it looks like the Bantam in synthetic right there. That's pretty awesome looking as well. So basically the Compatto would look a little bit like that. Might have a different stock, but very, very cool. Okay, so we can see right here, this is Indiana air guns, and we'll check out a few of these Compattos. So basically the gun that I just showed you, newest model without the regulator, $699. Now if you want to get the regulated version, it's $899 brand new, and HR stands for Huma Regulator, so that's called the Brocock Compatto Target. Now these right here are basically, if you want a bigger bottle, you can just go with the MK2, which is from 2018. Looks like they're in stock, and that's gonna be, the highlight has a carbon fiber tank, probably really well balanced, under $1,000, and you could also probably add your own regulator to that. Not sure how though. And then right here, if you just want to get the regulator, Huma Regulator already put in, $13.99. You can see it comes with a nice single shot tray. They all do. Pretty slick looking. There's that nice magazine. The cool safety that we looked at. Yeah, so definitely worth $13.99 if you're in the market for that. Like I said before, this is a semi-pup design, so it's halfway rifle, halfway bullpup. Really, really a unique, awesome gun. So let's see here what options they have. Oh, nice. So it looks like they come in 25 caliber, 22 or 177. Very nice. Now, I believe no matter what the caliber is, you just get a 10-shot magazine there. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
I do. I guess we're married, Claire. Where's the honeymoon? Don't make me laugh, eh?
I must instruct you not to speak unless you are spoken to.
Jeez, he's starting to sound like the old man. Pretty soon he'll be sending me out for beers.